Last time on Dragon Ball NXT. The second round of the Neo Budokai continues, with Nymph slated to face off against the rambunctious and overconfident Carlia. While recent events have given many people reason to see the tournament postponed, Sprouse and Nymph decide that doing so would do more harm than good. This course of action, however, puts Nymph back in the spotlight, not long after the witch hunt had been started by Legion's machinations. The audience jeered the Neo-Tuffle's appearance, but were met with unexpected pushback from Carlia, scolding the audience for treating an honorable fighter so poorly. This show of sportsmanship emboldened Nymph's spirit, and after a passionate speech, the battle began. Both sides duked it out until the bitter end, but a combination of Nymph's new technique, the perfected slipstream barrage, and a well-placed kick to the chest gave the Neo-Tuffle the win. With that battle concluded, the showdown between Fava and Arda began, a steely, cold glare meeting the red-hot glower of vengeance. The Arcosian predicted his opponent wouldn't last 5 minutes, and it became quickly apparent that this was no bluff. Able to snatch the nimble Saiyan out of the air, it was discovered that Arda had the ability to absorb ki using his right arm, and spared no time in draining Fava of every drop he could. But even in the face of such overwhelming power, Fava was able to keep his promise to Forte, landing a defiant, if ineffectual, punch on his opponent. With Fava severely weakened, Arda began the process of brutalizing the competition, inflicting such grievous wounds that it would be almost impossible to fight back, and thus, the battle went to the Arcosian. The rest of Team Next, enraged by this display, vowed that Arda wouldn't make it to the end of the Budokai, but who among them has the power to stand up to this terrifying fighter? Where did Arda obtain such monstrous power? And what will Sprouse do now that his nephew has fallen in battle? Find out on this exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another fantastic episode of Dragon Ball NXT. Now let's take it away by throwing it up high to our sky in the sky.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Ball NXT. My name is From Zero to Shiro, but you can just call me Kaio Shiro, and I'm going to be your SK for this wonderful group of players. But you're not here to listen to me yap on and on about myself. You're here for them. So let's go ahead and pass it right on down to our favorite Neo-Tuffle.
Hi everyone, I am Faye. I am oh my god, my brain shot. I am a furret VTuber, soon to be Slime Girl VTuber, and today I'll be playing the lovely, bitchy, and adorable Neo-Tuffle Nymph. My goal in life is to remind you that you are loved, valid, valuable, and you make a difference in the world. I hope you're able to smile today. But that's really all there is about me, so why don't I just pass this ball over to Flambe.
Hello, my name is Flambe. I'm being played by the incredible Nell Celestine, who is the face and leader of the Treasure Tales team. Make sure you say hi to her later on. Additionally, did you know she also plays Ellie in Dimension Chasers and Sunny in Digimon Encode? Quite the talented actress, if I do say so myself, as one of her characters. With that being said, I'm gonna volley this over the net to Fava.
I thank you. I'm sure it'll bounce right next to his bed quite nicely. But hey, I'm Minty. I'm the girl with other graphics game here on Treasure Tales. Here I am playing Fava the Saiyan for now. Over on Dimension Chasers, I play Angel/Thomas. And it's just gonna bounce on over to Blaze over there.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I am Blaze409. I'm one of the DMs here at Treasure Tales. However, tonight I'm going to be playing Axel, the Android Swordsman. You can also find me over at Dimension Chasers. That's the show. Every other Sunday on this channel right here. But with that, I'll go ahead and pass it on back to Shiro.
All right. Thank you all very much. Let's get started with today's episode. picking up right where we left off. Fava, you are currently unconscious, laying in the arena. Nymph, you are standing next to a beaten and broken friend of yours.
Damn it. Nymph is gonna punch the ground as hard as she can. Like the tile to the right of her.
All right. Yeah, you can. Oh, go ahead and roll me damage.
Oh, sweet. Should I add my...
Are you doing a light or a heavy attack?
Oh, of course I'm doing a heavy attack. It's 2 actions. Oop, hi, Master Roshi, sorry. Oh, wow, cool. Thanks, Dice. Love you too. 3 damage. Love you too.
3 damage. You punch against the tile, and just the one next to you cracks, right? A small crater beneath it forms, as well as you put as much force as you can into the attack itself.
I'll carry Fava. I'll just scoop them up.
Are you bridle carrying the?
I don't think it's really quite bridle carrying. They're unconscious. I'm grabbing them.
I just mean, like, is it that scene where you're like holding the like both your arms are and there's just like an unconscious Fava in your? I'm gonna need art of this eventually.
Nymph is going to clock up and go at her full speed towards the medical bay with Sprass.
All right. Go ahead and move those 2 tokens. But before we shift to that scene, as you are leaving, you Axel and Flambe, the 2 of you who are watching through other screens, do hear as Shizuru kind of sits there and goes, so that ends the second round. Due to the series of unfortunate events that has been today, we will be taking a break until tomorrow so that the fighters can have a chance to rest up. You hear a murmuring through the crowd. Axel, not so much you because you're in the security office, but Flambe, you can hear a murmuring throughout the crowd, just like, oh, wow, this has been one clusterfuck of a Budokai, right? You know, like just different things, people complaining. You hear some people go, oh, it's been pretty exciting. I hope tomorrow brings even bigger fights. You hear even a couple of people kind of going and talking about how Arta's match, while brutal, was an intense show of how strong and powerful and how much better of a fighter he was than Faba.
He's gonna kind of glare at those people. You do realize that the way that he handled that was incredibly unsportsmanlike. Even if they won and were overpowering their opponent, there was no reason for them to do what they did.
The people that said that kind of like scoff at you. What would she know, right? As you feel a hand on your shoulder, as you turn to look, you see Wheat. He goes, don't even pay him no mind, Flambe. They wouldn't know a good fight if it kicked him in the fucking teeth. Ruko goes, yeah, and you suck!
It's okay, Wheat. I need to go talk to somebody.
Hey, if you need someone to talk to or anything, me and Ruko will be right here.
I appreciate it. I will come back to you guys later. I need to speak to someone specific. She's going to toss her broken drink in a garbage can, and she's going to go and find Hex.
Axel.
Yes.
You've just finished watching this fight. Heard the announcement that it's over. What are you gonna do?
There ain't much I can do. I have to wait here till Brick gets back.
Okay. Well then, what are you feeling in this moment?
While the way Arta handled it wasn't the most sportsman way of doing it, Axel doesn't really view combat in that kind of way. He sees combat because he's a bodyguard at the end of the day, and he sees it. You know, sometimes you just gotta an overwhelming display of force can stop other problems, so he understands this kind of fighting style. So while he doesn't like it, he understands it and begrudgingly respects it.
Interesting. Shortly after all that goes down, you do see Rick come back, right? He opens the door, his head hung a little low. You can go, Axel. I'm back.
All right, you doing okay?
I'm fine.
All right,
But after seeing that last match, I think you should probably go and be with your teammates.
All right, you take care of yourself, Matt. Yeah, sorry. You take care of yourself, all right?
I'll certainly try.
Yeah, he'll head on out.
Right. Nymph, you and Fava, your sped up clock up, have made it to the room, to the medical bay.
Sure. This I want to bring up because I want you to let me know. This is the 4th time I've used clock up in one day. Am I going to feel any negative side effects once I take this off?
Yes.
Cool. That's perfect. That's great. I'm fine with that.
You turn it off the moment you make it to the infirmary?
No. I'm going to fly into the infirmary with Fava clocked up, passing Sprouse on the way with very angry expression, place Fava on the bed, and then I'm going to turn off clock up.
All right. As you lay Fava on the bed, you turn off clock up. You can see Sprouse is behind you. He's about to say something. I need you to make me a stamina save.
Sure. Nice. Oh, I'm in my first form still. Let me adjust this. Sorry. That is a 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So while you do not pass out, you feel an immense weight on your body, right? It is incredibly hard for you to move. You feel a large amount of backlash. So the way that Clock Up works is that it allows you to utilize your future potential at current, right? So you've used your basically like if you could have fought all day when using Clock Up, you're cutting that time down, right? Because you've used up the energy you would have had later. You've used it 4 times, and the amount of stress that you've had was pretty minimal, but this 4th time, once you turn it off, the backlash is pretty intense. You're not going to take any damage or anything. What you do get is 2 points of exhaustion.
Oof. Oh, that's going to be so hard to fight Ardo with. Oh, that's so unfair. Yeah, that's fine. I'll place Fava on the bed and I'll...
Oh, wait, you said 15, right?
Yeah, I did. 15.
Oh, it's only 1 point of exhaustion, not 2.
Okay, thank God. I'll put Fava on the bed, turn Clock Up off, and just get super dizzy, lightheaded. My eyes will go blank, and I'll just collapse on a knee. And she'll grab her head.
Nymph! You're overusing Clock Up, aren't you?
I had to do it. What was I supposed to do? Care about Fava, not me right now, please.
Looks up and sees Fava. The hell happened?
Fava lost to Arda. Did whatever. Same thing to everyone else. I tried to give them my key, but it's not working. Right through the table they go.
Goodbye, Fava. Goodbye.
I love how it's like, look, there's a place, and then it's just wee through the floor.
Sorry. Nymph will start to get pretty dizzy, I assume, at this point. Damn it. Watch. And I'll try to give key to Fava. Because Nymph's thing is enhancing her allies, giving key, and I'm just trying to demonstrate to Sprouse that nothing is happening.
It just kind of stands there, quiet, his hands gripping tighter, to the point that you see, coming from his left hand, you see a bit of blood run down his fingers and drip onto the floor.
Nymph will reveal her palm because when Fava was getting beaten, she clawed her own hand so hard that she drew blood. I guess we are family. This is Artis doing.
You to rest here, Nymph.
I don't know how much more I can move.
Chill.
Sprouse.
With that, you feel his key starts going wild. His eyes begin to turn red, and his tail begins to unfurl. Right? From it, you can see he's starting to grow small fangs in his mouth. Just like, I'm going to kill him.
Sprouse. I can't believe I'm the one telling you not to do something stupid.
The key continues to spike, and this is when you hear something coming from your shadow.
My shadow?
Yep, you hear, "Aw, man, it's a little too early for that," as a black Majin comes out of your shadow. Completely forms, right? Walks over, and as Sprouse turns to look at him, his eyes turning more red, his muscles tightening, little bits of fur seem to be growing on to Sprouse's forearms and body. You see him hold out a small band into which this black Majin snaps it onto Sprouse's left forearm, right? As it snaps, it glows really quick, and Sprouse's eyes go back to normal. His body seems to set, and then Sprouse weakly falls to one knee and goes, What the hell was that? And falls, passing out onto the floor. As you see the Black Majin put his hand to his chin and go, "Oh, guess it wasn't calibrated, right? It's supposed to make him pass out."
What did you do to him?
Don't worry, he's fine. I just put a limiter on him, that's all.
Limiter?
Technically, it's called a key disruptor, but this one was made specially for him. So, it's a little different. Should help with his problem.
I don't know what to say here.
Anywho, it's a pleasure to actually meet you, Nymph.
I never got your name. Also, I didn't consent to you being in my shadow. But I guess I'm the only one that cares about that.
True that. You may not have consented, but I had to keep a watchful eye on you till I was sure.
On me?
Yeah. I mean, after the events earlier, we had to make sure, you know? Oh, you asked my name. It's Kadabra, but you can call me K. With that, he winks at you.
Sorry, I'm taken. Thanks.
He looks at you and is just like, he's like, I know, I was there.
Oh, you saw that?
I did, yeah. But, hey, just saying, there ain't a ring on it yet, so I still got a chance. My understanding, that was the first one, right?
Nip will give a chuckle. Oh, you're just as irritable as I am. It's a pleasure to meet you, Kay.
With that, you see as he kind of walks over to the other side and looks at Abra, who's laying in one of the beds. Can't believe she let herself get taken out so easily. It's ironic to think that she's stronger of the two of us.
So you're related then?
Abra's my sister.
And you were instructed to watch me from Hex, I presume?
What can I say? Ma just wanted to make sure that you were good to go.
Wow. I guess everybody can't really see the clearly staged things, huh?
Oh. No, it had nothing to do with that.
Oh.
Really, it was just a safety precaution. When things start to go awry and you don't have any answers, you gotta question everything, you know?
Nymph will try to stand.
As you do, he walks over and holds out his hand to you. Here, let me help you up.
I'm okay, thanks. Gotta work a little harder for that.
What, to take your hand and just help you stand? Damn, I didn't know I was that untrustworthy. I did just make sure that we didn't have a ballistic Ozaru going around.
I don't touch people very easily. Call it a safety precaution.
I don't know about that. Given consent, typically I've seen you go wherever you wanted.
Yeah, well, consent's a two-way street.
And that's why I'm not forcing you to take my hand. But it is a hand offered in kindness. Look, just because I think you're smoking doesn't mean that I'm gonna be rude about it.
You're damn right I am. She'll take his hand.
With that, he, helps you get up off the knee so that you're standing, and takes his hand away and puts both hands in his pockets. After that, he's like, I should probably go and report this.
So you can travel between all shadows?
No, I can just travel between specific ones.
Is that a technique that you have?
It is. Technically, I can only travel between the Majin shadow. Lucky for me, you got Auntie's DNA in you. Otherwise, I would have had to, he points at all the shadows around in the room. He's like, I would have had to physically hide in them. It's not fun.
Go inside them? You could do that too, huh?
No, really, I can just move between Majin shadows. It's a unique trait for, he points to himself, right? Majins of my particular type.
I'd have to study that. Maybe you can get me a skin sample sometime so I can learn to do that. I've also got one of Arda.
He chuckles a little bit at the whole skin sample thing and goes, no, okay, get your mind out the gutter. Anywho, I don't know what the DNA of Arda is gonna do for you.
I'm capable of a lot of things. I'm working on something.
Oh, cool. Yeah, what's up? Oh, okay. He turns to look at you, Nymph, and goes, unfortunately, beautiful, gotta head out. So, do me a favor, if you're ever in Buffet City, give me a call. I'll make sure to get you some good concert tickets. The good seats, too. And I don't do that just for anybody. But in all this time in your shadow, I feel that me and you have really grown a connection.
Well, you can always come and visit me. But, again, my eyes are set for someone else.
Hey, that's fine. Like I said, I'll whittle you down eventually.
How long will Sprouse be out?
No clue. Wasn't supposed to knock him out in the first place. With this, he kind of stretches a little bit. He turns to look at you. SK goes, all right, I gotta head out now. But, I'll see you soon, Nimbu.
That's not my name.
Now, with that, you see, he turns into, he sinks back into your shadow and disappears.
Well, to my knowledge.
Or as you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, if you're still following me, I'm sure I'll see you around. Vava, wake up.
We were going to switch over to Flambe. Hey, Flambu, what you doing?
Like I said, I'm going to find Hex.
You find Hex. She's talking to someone you recognize. As you're starting to walk up, you catch the last little bit of the conversation. So, can you do it? It's not that it's impossible. May be able to assist. Not sure how much I have on the lookout. See, and it'll take you a while to get back, right? Yeah, it was. Hex stops, looking at you see Kami stops talking, and so does Hex as they turn around to look at you. And Hex goes, oh goody, active family drama, what do you want?
I know you saw the same fight I did.
I did.
I think you and I have to agree that was not anywhere near what should have been happening here. I assume...
Was it unbecoming a sportsmanlike conduct? Yes, but he didn't break a rule.
But they didn't break any rules. Yeah, I hate it as much as you. How do I break his arm?
If it happens during the fight, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm planning on it during the fight. How do I break it?
With force, I don't know. Art is a mystery to me.
Sister, you were here! You were in here and you saw the match. I had this watched via a monitor. Do you realize how slow that thing is?
Yes, you're right. And if you'd actually let me talk before you started going off, maybe you would have heard that I said that Arta is a mystery to me. Part of him I can read, and another part I can't. Whether it's mysticism, technology, or some form of technique. He is a mystery that my eyes cannot fully comprehend. So, before you think I have all the answers, why don't you stop for a moment? I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm not telling you that you can't. What I'm saying is, give me a moment to think. But you've always been like this. Brash, arrogant, always doing it your own way, without any thought about consequences for the actions that you take. So, as much as I don't like you, can we calm down and have a civil conversation? Because I don't particularly like what he did in my arena.
She takes a deep breath and then just lets it out. Fine.
See, Hex actually does the same thing at the same time as you. As she breathes, you can see a little bit of blue kind of smoke coming out of her mouth. Now, we have at least the rest of today to figure out what we're going to do. Second to that, we need to figure out what we're going to do about the currently injured people in the infirmary. For some of them, I can use sensu capsules, but for at least 2 of them, probably 3 now, I'm going to need something different. Lucky for me, Brass went and grabbed Kami here.
Hold on a moment. 3? What do you mean by 3? I know Forte and Fava.
Another one was found quite recently.
Could this be tied to the Tuffle thing that happened?
Honestly, I don't know. However,
The Tuffles are collecting energy from the Budokai.
I gathered that much. It was pretty apparent after my fight with Donovan. After that, once he left, so did the other world government agents. However, I did check them, and they aren't Tuffles. Just seems that they were following orders from Donovan.
I have found a way to find out if a person is Tuffleized.
How?
When I absorbed Roma, who was being controlled by Gluttony, I had to forcefully spit out Gluttony. I could only hold just Roma.
That's fair. The problem is that, understand this, we can't go eating everyone.
No, we can't. But if we have someone that we suspect, we can make an agreement that we can try absorbing them. If only one person can be absorbed, then we can release them right after. At least it's a way we know that we can do now.
What you say might work in theory, but politically it'll be a nightmare. I'll worry about that later. But it's not a half bad idea.
So the question is then, what can you tell me about Arda, and how can I know I have to get through Axel, and it also depends on if Niv can win as well. But if I have to be the one to face him, I need to know how to beat him, and not just beat him, I need to not... She pauses and clenches her fist. I don't want to turn it around in his face, but I want people in the arena to understand what he did was wrong.
Making them understand is near impossible.
Near impossible doesn't mean it is impossible, though. Not for us.
They booed your friend because they didn't understand. Their hero was quickly turned into a villain. Past that, another hero got brutalized in the ring. And many of them did nothing but watch, and at the end of the day, while they didn't cheer, they did enjoy the combat. But here's what I will tell you about Arda. He is fast. Probably entirely possible that he's faster than you. Something I noticed about his fight with Fava, though, that he didn't go at his maximum speed. He seemed to be toying with the Saiyan.
So there's no likely a chance that he won't be toying with anyone else.
I don't know what he'll do. Like I said, he's an enigma. And while the credentials check out in order to get him into the Budokai under recommendation, I've never heard of the facility that actually recommended him. Not until today, that is.
Who did?
A company called Trinity.
Trinity's usually assigned for 3. If we count the Tuffles as 1 and Arda as 2, since they both seem to be stealing Ki, The question is what's the third?
I don't know, but the company's been around for a long time. And not only that, they've been altruistic up until this point. So why they would refer Arda, I don't.
I'll have to investigate them after we're done.
Second to that, from my understanding, Arda's been on Earth for several years, at least according to documentation. But I've never seen nor heard of him until this point.
He wasn't at the preliminaries either.
He didn't need to be. Remember, he's sponsored, just like you all were, from Sprouse. Just like Carlisle was from me. Though another funny little note, the only other person that got recommended to be a part of this match, through Trinity as well, is another fighter that fought against Fava.
Midori.
Correct.
I feel like this tournament was stacked against Fava, and I don't know why, and I can't put my finger on how.
I don't even know if it was meant to be for Fava in particular. Dende speaks up. It's just like, and honestly, I've been watching the fight, the whole tournament, the entire time. As Guardian, I gotta watch certain events, especially when Neotuffle thing happened. I was watching as much as I could. However, one big thing is, I haven't seen much from Midori. Other than the fight with Fava, mostly been off my radar. Arda, what I can tell from everything I've seen, other than in his actual fights in the arena, hasn't done anything.
One last thing then, sister. I don't know how, but the Tuffles managed to do this, and she's going to show the mark on her shoulder. I don't recall anything that would permanently bruise us.
Sting?
It didn't hurt, but the mark is still there.
With that, she walks closer to you, right? She holds out her hand and then stops. Do you mind?
I will say this, just be careful, okay?
You don't have to worry about me. As she holds out her hands towards it, you actually see a magic sigil appear, right? Like a couple of, like spinning magic circles around.
Mm-hmm.
As the magic circles get closer, a little bit of energy kind of sparks off of it. She pulls her hand back. Interesting. The reason you're damaged, dear sister, because it's no longer you.
What do you mean?
You see, we Majins are unique. We can regenerate our bodies from even the smallest portion of ourselves. But when we're fully formed, there's only a very specific amount of mass. You understand this. That's why we don't infinitely grow. We have a very set amount of Majin. Guess goo would be the best way to put it. I don't know, I don't really consider myself
Majin stuff.
The point is, whatever you were hit with, not only completely disintegrated that part of your body, it also wrote everything around it to no longer be you.
Can we remove it then?
Not going to be able to remove it. With that, you see her take her hand as she pulls one of the tendrils from her hair, right? Puts it into her hands and kind of balls it up a little bit, and then places it on your shoulder. As that happens, you see it kind of sink in, and kind of connects to you in a weird way, becoming a part of you. You now have a small bit, a tinge of white there on your shoulder. As she looks at you and goes, that should repair the damage. And Flambe, you can gain your 4 HP back.
Hooray!
As well as 2 more.
Permanent or temp?
Permanent. 2 more permanent HP. So it would be a total of 6.
I thank you, sister.
Don't thank me. I don't like you. I don't want you dead. I'm a bitch. I'm not evil.
I'm going to go find the rest and see what I can figure out. If you think of anything regarding Arda, please let me know.
The one thing that I will say is this. At your current state, if you fight against Arda, it will be a bloodbath. And I don't mean just for you losing. We'll have a repeat of 200 years ago, and I'd rather not deal with that again.
I don't remember what happened 200 years ago. She's going to look down at her hands.
We'll save the history lesson for another time. What I will tell you is this. If Arda can absorb ki, and all of your ki gets taken, there will be nothing left to hold back the magic. And you are not ready for it. You weren't back then, and you aren't now. I don't say this to insult you. I say this as a truth.
So then I'm not the only one that saw them.
That saw who?
The other me inside me?
You're talking about Mosh and Boo.
Yeah. They apparently are the both of them. And she's going to make a gesture of a tall one and a short one. Are holding my power. And I tried to take some of it, but I only got a small amount.
Well, it's good that you only got a small amount. I don't think you'd be able to handle all of it currently. She takes a puff from her pipe, but it's good to know that the training that I gave Dende for you worked.
You're the one who drained those? She's gonna stare at Dende. Dende, you knew that was gonna happen, and you did it anyway?
Oh god damn.
Dende's like, I didn't know. Just said take some of your keys so that the suppression wouldn't be there, and he had no idea.
She's gonna face palm.
I, on the other hand, wanted to make sure that you could actually handle it.
So that's how I have to train it, right?
No, it won't work anymore. You've already awakened to the fact that they're there. It'll be much harder in the future to get anything done. I just hope and pray you haven't made some kind of deal with them.
I may have made a slight small one.
She side-eyes you hard, very hard. Like, basically, in this little bit, you've almost felt like a rekindling and a connection, and like, oh, we're becoming sisters again. It's gone. Just poof, out the window. She looks at you with the same almost contempt as before. You did what?
The background image just shatters and falls like glass.
In order to find Roma and try to stop everything, I needed to rip open that portal. He lent me a little bit more of the power, but in exchange, I have to allow him to come, like, what's the wording? He wants a bit of it back, but the agreement was he can't use it for evil.
So you shook on the fact that he can't use it for evil.
Correct.
You know, I always knew you were a bit dense. I didn't realize that you were stupid, too. Let me guess, you said something along the lines of, oh, I won't.
Yeah?
Do you know what Boo is? I don't mean our father. Our father is a fragmented shell of what he used to be. Not that I don't love Daddy.
No, I know nothing. And she's going to look over at Dende. And when I brought it up before, nobody seemed to want to tell me anything.
She looks over at Dende. Dende goes, Look, I'm just the guardian of Earth now, okay? And I didn't initially want the job at all. Boo is the embodiment of chaos, Flambe. Over 200 years ago, Father was freed and released, and he was evil. Well, he was something. However, when a group of warriors defeated him, they ended up splitting him. The good, the wholesome part stayed and enjoyed his time in all these years with the humans, the Saiyans, and built the Majin race. But his power, that is something that could never die. It's a universal constant, and so it spun around the universe until eventually it became reincarnated. Something new. As she points at you, someone new. You, dear sister, are Father's opposite. If he is Boo, you are Oob. However, something unique happened. You didn't just become a new version of Boo, the incarnate of chaos. Though you are very chaotic in nature, always have been and always will be. You developed your own personality.
You could see it almost like gears are clicking in her head. So then what happened 200 years ago that you're mentioning? I assume that the other Boo took control?
Like I said, when we have more time and less pressing matters, I'll give you the history lesson.
All right, I will hold you to that. I'm gonna go check on my friends and see what I can figure out for a strategy. Especially if I have to avoid having my ki drained for anything on this. I'm gonna need to train even if it's only for the night.
Very well. I'm going to continue talking with Kami here, trying to figure a way to fix the 3 in the infirmary.
If you find out anything, please let me or one of the others at least know. And with that, she's going to head off to the infirmary. And we're back.
All right. You all have reconvened or gathered within the infirmary area, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys can see that Nymph is kind of struggling to stand, but otherwise okay. Sprouse is on the ground passed out with a new band on his left arm.
Welcome in, you two.
You doing all right, Nymph? What happened with you?
I borrowed too much power from my future self.
Okay. How is everyone?
Well, I'll fill everybody in. I'll give everybody a detailed explanation of what happened, but I'll also just be like, well, there was a Majin in my shadow that watched everything I was doing. Sprouse got enraged when they saw Fava like this, and they came out and did that to Sprouse. They were Abra's sister.
Brother.
Yeah, brother, you mean?
Sorry, Abra's brother. I'm a little out of it, everyone. It's been a long day.
I talked to Hex and I found... I know Fava and Forte were affected, but I heard there was a third as well.
She'll gesture over to Bean.
Yeah, unfortunately, I found Bean off just outside of the arena, and someone appeared to have fought her. She had similar kind of issue with her ki regeneration that Forte does.
And Sprouse too?
I don't know nothing about what happened to Sprouse.
No, I filled you in.
Never mind.
That was part of the deal. Like, also, Flambe, you would have been there for the fill-in, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, what are we going to do about Arda? Because clearly, Arda's the one responsible for at least 3 people that we know of.
Well, technically, we don't know if Arda did what happened to Bane. We ain't really seen what happened with that.
It's the same condition as Fava. Can't we just assume at this point?
Well, I don't like to assume without good evidence.
I'll show that I can't put ki into Fava.
Alright. Well, Axel, if we can at least assume that if there's 2 people with the exact same condition and a third comes in with the same condition as well, that it is highly likely it is the same culprit.
I give you highly likely, but
Then
I don't mean it's what did it.
Then at the moment, let's operate under the assumption that they did, and if we're wrong, we're still right about 2 out of 3 people that have had this happen to them. Now, how do we stop Arda?
I'm trying to wake up Fava so we can learn more about the fight. But
Hex is talking with Kami right now to find out what they can do to help with this.
As you say that, I need to check and make sure I have something. I don't. Doorway. Entering the doorway, you see Dende, and next to him is Eri. Ah, good. You're all here.
I've never met Dende, right?
No, you haven't.
Oh,
And who are you?
Neither have I don't think.
I guess I should do introductions. Nymph, Axel, this is Kami, the Guardian of Earth, and someone who helped train me.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
That's good to finally meet you too, Axel. And you too, Nymph.
Watching over everyone and still not standing up for me, too. Well, what do you want?
Well, I think I have a way to heal up those that were damaged by Arda. At least get them to wake up. When Arda absorbed their ki, that isn't the only thing that he ended up taking. You see, ki is the energy that surrounds and connects us, but it isn't the only energy source within this world. Flambe can attest to that. But there's another one. It's our life force. The actual energy that is what gives us life. It has its own quantity. And I think that Arda took a very, albeit probably relatively small amount. This, and with the small amount taken, the reason that they're unable to wake up. So the question becomes, how do you offset it? Obviously, if I took life energy from anybody in this room, it would just result in them being unconscious.
Wait, so you're saying... I'm sorry. So he's saying it's basically a trade right now?
He's basically saying that if he were to take life energy from another person in the room and give it to Fava, Forte, or Bean, right, they'd wake up, but that other person that they took the life energy from would be unconscious. Because
Yeah.
the reason that they're currently out is because life energy was taken from them. Dende goes, so we need someone where the offset is already there. Borf. Some of you may or may not know this, but a long time ago, Eri was the recipient of a wish made from Shenron. Borf. Eri was wished to be immortal. Because of this, Eri has, well, far more life energy than anyone needs. This means that with Eri's permission, I can use some of the life energy from Eri to wake everyone else back up.
What'll happen to Eri?
The effects should be minimal. Might take a little nap for a little while, but other than that, she should be fine. The former master wished for her to be immortal, so she can't die. Means that she has enough life energy to at least awaken these three.
Eri, come here.
Worf.
Fava cares about you a lot. Are you okay with doing this?
She nods really quickly, right? Looks at you and gives you a kiss on the cheek.
I'm not used to that, but she'll lean down, pet Eri. Good girl. Well, Dende, there's something you should know about me. I'm not somebody to beg. Please bring them back.
You didn't even have to ask me. I was going to make sure to do that anyway. As the Guardian of Earth, it's my job to make sure that both its former and new and current protectors are alive, well, and healthy. With that, he looks around, looking at Axel, Flambe, Nymph, and then looking over to Fava.
If Ari's okay with it, I don't mind. Is it going to hurt Eri, though?
Like I said, she has plenty of life energy, so this shouldn't hurt her. Though it may have some unintended side effects that I am not entirely sure of either. Alrighty. So, guess the better question is, who do we start with?
Fava most recently fought Arda. Information from them would be helpful. We also don't know what happened to Bean, but...
Alright. If that's the case, then we'll start with Fava. And I'm gonna need you to step back.
Sure. Hold on a minute. She'll, struggle, move back. Oop, sorry, picked up the wrong token.
With that, Dende and Eri walk forward towards Fava. Dende puts his hand on top of Eri's head, holds his staff out above Fava, and you watch as Eri begins to glow orange. Right, that energy seems to travel up and through Dende and out to the staff and into Fava. As it does, you see a small bit of green energy sort of permutate over Fava, as that then binds itself over across Dende and then into Eri. Eri gives a little bit of a whimper, and it happens. Forte looks down. Are you okay? And Eri just fervently looks up at Dende with a confident look in her eye, gives a big old powerful borf. Dende goes, all right, sure, continue. After a few minutes of time, Dende stops, lets out a deep breath. Eri sits there, kind of shakes her head a little bit, but looks no worse for wear. And Fava, your eyes begin to open. You've just taken a nap, and you're a bit sore. Actually, a lot sore.
Yeah, I was saying, I'm not even sure if the medical staff came in yet.
You've been very not healed much yet.
No.
Good morning, sunshine.
Ow.
What happened? You got your ass beat like a true perfect warrior.
He's gonna sit up and hold his head. Does the lack of ki make his body feel heavy?
A little bit. With that, you do hear Dende looks at you and goes, I was able to wake you up, Fava. Your best friend here. You see Eri just pause up, looking at the looking at you from the side of the table, of the bed, just, panting, just, right? Just the whole time, just looking at you happily as Dende goes,
I'm gonna give her a pat on the head.
but unfortunately, I couldn't fix the other problem. But I was able to get you to wake up.
With Ari?
Ari was the catalyst that let me do it, yeah.
He's going so confused at her, like, what?
Don't worry, I'll explain it to you later.
Wait, so he still can't get key?
Wait, what?
Unfortunately, whatever Arda did seems to have permanently affected you, Ava.
It's not temporary?
Don't know how to tell you this, but you'll never be able to use key again.
No.
He's gonna try and, like, charge while he's on the bed.
Nothing happens.
What if... I'm gonna, struggle to walk over. Fava, do you want to let me in and I can try that?
Bob's gonna, look to Dende. Is that going to do anything?
I don't know.
You can try then.
Okay.
I knew how to do this yesterday. I knew how to do this today.
I'll, go inside Fava. Consent acquired.
You go inside Fava, and from what you can tell, there's no key. This is a sensation that you've never felt before. His body, in you being in there, you even realize that even the attempt to charge won't do anything. Physically, Fava's body no longer generates ki past the minimum amount needed to survive as a living being. Flight, ki blasts, and even turning Super Saiyan are completely off of Fava's table.
All right. Well, that's cool. We love that, right? We love that for Fava. I'll, jump out. I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't make sense?
I can't do anything.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do then. I can't just ask for it to come back.
What if it's an artist's arm?
Or those orbs Piccolo had. The Dragon Balls.
Yes, Fava, it is entirely possible that if you were to gather the Dragon Balls, you can fix whatever ails you. However, you will have to live a couple of months before the Dragon Balls are usable again.
Right. He's gonna, lay back.
I know you all learned about the Dragonite, but I'd prefer that you didn't. Overusing the Dragon Balls can have adverse consequences. But if you all would like, I can make sure that you all are immediately informed when the Dragon Balls should be able to be used.
Bobby doesn't seem like he's listening right now. He's, laid back and kind of covering his mouth with his hand in a deep, deep thought.
I'm doing whatever it takes to save my family.
Here, I know it's not a lot, but maybe this can at least make it a little easier on you. With that, Dende holds out his hand and begins to heal you, Fava. Your pain and aches begin to go away, and eventually you're pretty much back in pristine condition.
Thank you.
I know that this is hard for you, Fava, but keep a chin up, okay? I know that we can fix this.
Yeah.
You just need to be patient, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the meantime, I'm gonna let you talk with your friends. Me and Ari have 2 other people that we have to try to wake up. Isn't that right, Ari? Orf. Ari just runs over to Bean.
Just, be careful with her. I don't know how old she is, so...
I do. I've known Ari for about 250 years now. Yeah. If you'd like to know more about Ari from before, be happy to tell you. She's had many friends throughout the years.
After the others are back up.
Of course. All right. While that's done, do all of you want to go talk to Fava?
Yeah.
I'm going to do all the other healing off screen.
Liz?
Speak!
Here's a... Speak. I remember that too vividly.
I'm going to do a thing. I move everybody ever so slightly because the rest of you are having a moment. Oh, hold on. What does Sprouse do? He's not in this moment.
Fava,
He's like trying to remember back to the fight. Yeah?
we're gonna get you back in working order.
Well, I'm not out for the count, right?
Yeah, that's true.
No, I'm sure you're still stronger than me. I'm more perfect, though.
I
She'll
can,
give him a wink.
I can still fight, right? As he's looking at everybody and they're silent.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Nymph, we shouldn't sugarcoat it.
no, but with some more training, I'm sure you'll be still a perfect warrior.
Well, there are plenty other ways to fight other than just ki, you know?
I mean, yeah, I use a sword. I mean, I don't know how to use one, but I can learn.
Well, I mean, not just that. There's stories of people using other kinds of sources for fighting throughout the years.
Yeah, I just have to find one of those.
I want to kill Arda.
No.
We need him for more information.
Oh, I know. And that frustrates me even more.
I'm assuming none of you know of a big Getty star.
No. Not even my sister knew anything about it.
Well, hold on, really quick. You knew nothing about the Big Getty Star, right? Fava's the only one that heard the Big Getty Star bit, and you didn't bring it. You didn't actually bring up the Big Getty Star with X, right?
Okay, no,
I'm just as a clarifier. It's the only person who had heard that was Fava. So this is your first time hearing those words.
I have no idea about that, but when I was talking to my sister, she didn't seem to know much about him at all.
I think his weaponry was from whatever that place is.
So he's armed?
I guess.
He was recommended and got placed here by some place called Trinity.
I don't know about that place, so...
I wasn't in the arena, so I didn't get to see the match in person. I was stuck watching on a monitor. Any of you three, could you give me more details? Because I'm stuck watching it at the same speed as everyone else.
I mean, he siphoned my key, and when I felt like it was gone, that was it. I didn't think it would be permanent, but...
What about Axel? They can't be siphoned. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I can't. As long as I don't go into my chemo, they can't really sap my energy or nothing.
From what my sister and I talked about, if he sucked all of my key out, it could be incredibly dangerous.
So you have to disarm him or keep your distance at all times. Also, I'm assuming no one found any other unconscious bodies.
I couldn't find any others.
As Fava's gonna pull out the little bit of cloth from his gi. Ari and I found this before my match. Might be midnights. I haven't seen him since I had him patrol.
We do have a second problem as well.
Which is... there's kind of a lot of problems right now.
Artis came here from Trinity, but so did Midori.
Oh, you what? Ugh.
It seems like either the tournament was stacked against you, or was supposed to be stacked against somebody else.
Well, the fighters were picked at random, so I'm assuming it's just happenstance.
We don't know that.
We also still don't have any answers about my other family.
And Arda really didn't seem to care about me, personally.
They went all out on you for somebody that wouldn't care.
Honestly, I think he just didn't like Saiyans.
We should probably focus on the one problem ahead of us then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Midori said he'd see me in Bufei City, so
Why is
maybe
that?
that's where our next lead is. I don't know. Maybe things are happening there.
We overheard about the hexagram tournament somewhere else, right?
You did.
Oh yeah, I think we've heard about it several times.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't, like, pulling information I wasn't supposed to have.
With their tournament going on soon, I'm assuming they're trying to infiltrate everything.
Goody, another tournament.
Well, from what I heard, it's got kind of a bunch of different stuff in it.
So, Baba, you said you got hit by this spaghetti star, and then that's what did this to you? What can you tell us about that?
Big Getty Star. Flambe.
Yeah, Big Getty Star. At least when he was hitting me with whatever was in his arm, he said something about it being the power of the Big Getty Star.
Which arm is it? The right one?
His right. Brass Jr. already warned me about it, but I avoided it the best I could.
So that's my target during the fight then. Got it.
How much of that arm is not arm?
I'm assuming out of character that it's visibly like up to, it's just his like forearm or something.
You have no idea.
Oh,
Both arms look the exact same. It doesn't. Nothing on him looks metallic.
Well, his left arm had skin on it. I scratched it, picking you up.
Yeah, I'm not sure about those details. I don't even know if it's just his arms that have something going on.
But the arm is what took the key. Specifically yours,
The right arm.
specifically yours, and Forte's, and possibly Beans. She's gonna look over at Axel.
Maybe.
Maybe breaking it will break the hold it has over your key?
Or it'll send it out, and we won't get it back.
So what we need to do is we need to tear off the arm.
Do they allow that in the tournament?
Considering what they were talking about with me, I'd say no.
As much as you hate the guy, it's not worth really trying to break the rules over and get yourselves disqualified and give him the win.
Does the win matter anymore?
We don't know what the prize is for this place. And last time was a Dragon Ball as a prize.
You're right.
Is there anything else you can tell us, Fava?
He is incredibly hard to hit. I don't think I did any damage to him, but I at least hit him where it mattered.
Yeah.
Just need to work on my strength, I guess.
My sister did mention that he was toying with you, and considering how fast he took down Forte, that's not a surprise then.
Yeah. It's not gonna be an easy fight. For anyone.
I assume I shouldn't try to win by ring out. Plus, I do want to get a few good hits in.
Well, technically, win by ring out still a win, so.
If your key mines can move him, then try. But he is fast.
If you defeat Nymph, no, I can't, because we'll be going first, Axel. Should I forfeit?
Well, I wouldn't want you to do that.
They're still gonna want entertainment. I don't think they're gonna accept forfeiting or throwing the matches.
Look bad on Team Next, considering the two of you are from the same team.
Well, I'd rather you give it all you got. I'm pretty sure I could still take you.
Yeah, just fight as you want to normally, and if you all still have the healing, the capsules I gave you, then that should work, right?
Well, I ain't got mine anymore.
Capsules?
I used one, too. Sprout should have one, I think.
I still have... And she's going to dig into her pocket and pull out the unlabeled one from way back in the first season.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. I have 2 of those.
This one, you mean?
No, but I kind of forgot about those.
You want to click it now?
Do you want a deck of many things?
Inside?
At least let the bedridden man back up a little bit. Jeez.
Come on, it's okay. It's the capsule of many things. We got this.
I don't know about this.
We're the most responsible players ever. You gave us a deck of many things, and we haven't used it for 40 episodes.
I'm scared of them.
Same.
Let's open it.
No. Let's not do that.
Are you
right
actually gonna? Are you actually going to, Flambe?
Not inside. She might pop it out and open it later.
Okay, good. I was about to have Fava dive
It would
behind
have
the
been.
bed.
It would have been really funny had you done that, and then you just start crushing Fava under a new car. It's a brand new car.
Yeah, no, you're actually gonna die. He'll just die.
Alright, I won't use this yet. Axel, do you sleep? I know you're an android.
Well, I don't really sleep. I kind of go into a low power mode, though.
I don't know if I'm going to be enough if I beat you and then go to have to fight him. I'm not sure I would. If what my sister's implying is true, I don't want to risk anything.
Well, give it your all. Not very perfect of you to give up. Plus, this'll be a good fight to watch. Two of my perfect warriors fighting each other. I probably need to rest.
Yeah, best to go ahead and rest and get ready for your match tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll be watching from the stands.
Are you gonna stay here, Fava?
I might as well.
Well, do you mind if I stay with you?
Go ahead.
We're cousins now. She'll give a chuckle.
What?
Oh, Sprouse adopted me into the family. Quite a lot.
I'm sorry. It's just the muffled, like, what the fuck did I miss?
Like his mouth over, like a hand over his mouth. Like, what the There's so much information. Is my dog's immortal? Like, I don't have Key anymore. I have a cousin.
So what alternate universe did I slip into?
Flambe, by the way, before I rest, I think I broke some sort of convention.
Huh?
She'll take one of her rings off of her hand and throw it at Flambe.
What did I miss?
Like the bracelet, I mean, like, she wouldn't know. I'm supposed to give you one of these.
Huh?
I don't know. Kay told me.
Okay. And Flambe will put it on.
Nymph will close her eyes and just start to sit on the ground and start to lightly meditate.
Father's just gonna lay back down.
Well, Axel, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm go ahead and get ready for tomorrow, I guess.
Doing anything specific?
Well, I ain't too sure. I'm gonna go ahead and watch some of the fights Arda was in, see if I can learn anything from it. I know there ain't too much, but it's something.
With that, do you all end the day and sleep, preparing yourselves for tomorrow?
Yeah, unless anyone else approaches Fava.
Not currently.
He's gonna be just contemplating.
I'll just be with Fava in the infirmary, I guess. I have nowhere else to be.
Flambe, where are you going?
She's going to walk around the arena for a bit, just trying to clear her head and come up with some idea or some plan. Okay.
So I'm assuming Axel and Flambe left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We'll deal with what you did before, but the night passes. Fava, you get rest. Nymph, you also get rest. And Fava, when you wake up, there is someone laying in the bed with you.
Bob, there's a woman in my bed!
Like curled up and huddled up next to you. You just hear as you wake up, like kind of freaked out at first, you just hear Orf. All right, Flambe, what are you doing before going to bed?
She's going to walk around the arena, trying to kind of center herself, come up with a plan if she does beat Axel. How can she fight somebody who's Ma? She needs to find Ma. I need to find Ma. I know Master Roshi is my current master, but Ma was faster than me. And if Arda's as fast as Hex said, then maybe he could have a pointer or two for me.
You gonna go look for Ma?
Yeah.
All right, roll me a wisdom check. Basically, you're doing perception, so also any pros or cons you think are gonna fit with your looking around the arena for Ma.
Well, she is motivated to try to get Fava back to normal, so beating Arda is high on her list of things to do to try to solve that. So that'd be a motivation +3 and wisdom +3, so it's 6, 9 is 15.
15?
Yeah, 1, 5.
You look around, unfortunately, with, like everyone having left the arena, it even seems like Ma has gone somewhere else. You can't seem to find Ma at this current moment.
Is the arena itself deserted? Like the fighting area?
Yes.
She's going to take like an hour or two, and she's just going to shadow train herself on there. She's going to try to remember how she saw Arda move while fighting Fava, and try to imagine herself fighting that exact same opponent.
While you're doing that, you hear from a distance, "You've got it all wrong." You see Hex just off to the side, right? As she watches you shadow box, she goes, "Your movements, they're far too fluid. He's more rigid."
Okay. She's going to try to adjust. So something like this?
"No, your stance is all off. It's like this." With that, Hex takes a fighting stance. As she does, her stance is far closer to the way that Arda was standing, right?
All right, Flambe will take her stance. Let's see how this plays out.
And with that, Hex comes at you, mimicking Arda.
Flambe will spend as much time as Hex is willing practicing against this imitation Arda.
You guys end up sparring for a decent chunk of the night. Eventually, Hex stops mid-spar, right? And goes, "Physically, you'll do fine. Though I still don't think that you should be fighting against Arda at all."
Axel wants a fair fight, so I have to at least provide him that. If I win, I want to just make sure I'm prepared. And if what you're saying is true, if anything does start to happen, I want you to stop me.
What do you know?
I know nothing, really. The only thing I remember, aside from smaller memories when I was much younger, is when I was sealed and told I was too strong for the current time. And then I woke up and Sprouse let me out.
What'd you do after that?
I went home, met Papa again, and just started training and being, well, the me you see now. I met new people, made new friends, joined Next, fought King Piccolo.
Forgot all about your other ones. Whatever. I tire of this. Your form could still use some work, but I'm done. With that, you watch as Hex begins to walk away from you.
She's going to do a martial artist style bow. An appreciation for even though it might not seem like much to Hex, it does mean a bit to Flambe.
Hex just kind of, as she's leaving, just gives you a wave and leaves.
And with that, she's going to stretch and probably head to bed. She needs to get some sleep before the match.
Axel,
Yes.
what are you up to?
Axel's going to find, like, once the crowds and everyone else has kind of left the arena, Axel's going to find some, like, old abandoned, like, just not old abandoned, but, like, some abandoned room where he's not really going to run into anybody. And he's going to kind of sit down, kind of style that Ma taught him, and try to meditate for a while. Kind of just focus on himself, and because that's a lot of what he has been working on since he started training with Ma, was the more of the key, more of the energy-based stuff, less the physical.
Okay, cool. Roll me a key check.
My fat sheet up. I don't have that up on me, actually. 1 second.
Don't have your sheet up.
Oh god, which one of these dice is mine? I think this one's mine. That's nat 20, so a 23. Oh, plus level and aptitude, so that'd be what is that? Plus 4 plus 7, so that'd be a 30.
And what were you trying to accomplish with this meditation training you were?
More to kind of steady his mind. He might be a robot, but he has been through a lot mentally today. He's also trying to just kind of, again, once again, just kind of sense the world around him. It's something that's new to him, so he likes doing that.
Well, you succeed. In fact, you take great strides in kind of progressing this training mentality forward, right? Mm-hmm. Not the physical, but the mental. You feel a sense of ease, and with this comes a strengthened resolve. You gain a temporary plus 10 to your starting key pool.
Awesome.
And a plus 1 to your key stat. The plus 1 is temporary, so it's only until the very next day.
Okay.
But you have a temporary boosted key stat and key pool.
Awesome.
I'm going to call it the Enlightened effect.
Hell yeah.
How a robot can reach enlightenment before me, I will never know, but he did it, damn it. Was that all for you?
Yeah, that's all I was really hoping to do.
All right. With that, we actually are going to really quickly cut back to Nymph and Fava in the room with this strange young lady.
Nymph charging a key blast. Who are you? Woken up by the shriek. Well, she's not gonna shoot, but
We don't shoot first.
She wakes up a little bit, right? Rubs her eyes a little bit and just goes, yeah, what's going on?
who are you?
As her eyes opens and sees Fava, she just goes, Fava, you're okay. Just a whole arm hugs Fava just all the way around, right? As Bean,
Mother! It's not what it looks like!
Forte, and Roma enter the room.
Are you serious?
And I think that's where we'll actually end the episode.
They just hear his screams from the other end of the door.
And Nymph charging a key blast in her hand.
I need a JoJo's ending. This will be continued of just the shot of them opening the door, seeing a woman completely on top of Fava, right? Just hugging him around the neck, and Nymph in the corner holding a key blast out. Is right in front of his dad, mom, and boyfriend. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Dragon Ball NXT. I hope that you enjoyed it so much. Nell, if you'd like to carry us on out.
All right, thank you so very much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss an upload every single time we release. And if you like what we do and want to support us further, you can do so by checking out all the different links we have in the description down below. We have an official Patreon where you can join us for as little as $1 a month at our fledgling adventurer tier, all the way up to our $200 Grandmaster tier. Thank you, Moto, for being our current Grandmaster. Additionally, if you want to rep what we would do and, show it off in a snazzy t-shirt or a cool hat, or even some amazing playmats, we have an item shop. Come get your stuff now. Get your stuff for Christmas. Why not? Get your stuff for your birthday. Get some stuff just to have it on the house. And, you can always swing on over to our official Discord. We have hangout parties, we have community games, we do devlogs for the stuff, including, but not limited to, our Dragon Ball content here. But with that being said, we are going to wrap up for tonight. Leave a comment down below, let us know your favorite part of today's episode, and we'll see you all in the next one. We love you lots. Bye-bye!
Bye.
What does fate have in store for our intrepid heroes now? Be sure to follow the channel so you don't miss the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball NXT.